Greetings, YouTubers. Yeah, it's fucking early, and I'm painfully sober. It is 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock on July 8th. It has to be July 8th. I'm going to a wedding later today. Props to Master Wise. Congratulations, Jeff. It's his wedding. If there's any of my friends who are going to marry the right chick the first time, it's got to be Jeff. So yeah, got to go to his wedding, and then immediately afterwards, I'm driving to the subject of this video log, the Mammoth Lakes Dixieland Jazz Festival. Because of that, because I have to drive, and it's 7 hours, treacherous, evil drive as well, and it'll be at night. I'm prohibited from drinking. Fucking sucks! Luckily, I have plenty of Coke. Plenty of Coke. Cola. Yeah. I'm just kidding. That was for the narcs and the lip readers. Or as my friend Carter would say, give the lip readers a thrill. No, so yeah. So the subject of this vlog, because this is a rather historic event in my retarded life. Mammoth Lakes Dixieland Jazz Festival. It was 10 years ago. I was 17, I think, when Jacob Smigel and I, the elder of the two Smigel brothers, is my best friend, and I set out after reading of this unholy, ungodly event held in Mammoth Lakes, California, which is normally a ski resort, in the summer. And I think it was originally in June, but this year it's in July. I don't know if it's always in June or if it's always in July. I can't fucking remember. I read about it in the Mississippi Rag, a fine newsprint publication. I don't know if anyone remembers what those are, but this was long before the fucking era of YouTube and Google and fucking the interweb, when everything's easy and, like, it's easy to find people who play stride piano and, like, oh, look, another Dixieland jazz band. Oh, great, whatever. No, back in 1996, 1997, you had to actually subscribe to periodicals for this information. And the Mississippi Rag, which I'm not sure is still in existence, but if it is, I look forward to resubscribing to it. It was basically like the grand obituary column / festival registry, with some articles thrown in from East and West Coast to cover the entire country. It was a great publication. And I read it for a couple of years, from when I was like 16, about when I finally decided that we should go meet some of the people that I was reading about in the festival listings. And I found this thing called the Mammoth Lakes Jazz Jubilee. And we went, and we stayed at a little place called the Alien, and we ate at Domino's, and we drank tons of beer, even though we were both underage. I looked like I was fucking 50 at the time. And we had a hellacious time. It was probably the best time I've ever had in my life without having a woman involved. Losing my train of thought. Oh yeah. So it was there that I met my favorite living pianist, Jeff Barnhart, who will be there again this year. It runs from the 9th to the 12th. If anyone's in California wants to come out, come on out. I have an extra ticket. My roommate actually has to work, so I have an extra ticket. But whatever. And yeah, it's basically the 30 best Dixieland jazz bands in the country. And if you've never heard a Dixieland jazz band live, like I know a lot of people, who watch this channel know them mostly from recordings and stuff. If you've never heard one live, if you've never stood in front of a real Dixieland jazz band, you know nothing of what it really feels like. So I'm really pumped. It's 3 days of just unbelievable music, and Jeff Barnhart's going to be there. So he was very nice to me 10 years ago. I wonder what it's going to be like now that I can play. Maybe I'll be able to play a couple of tunes for him or something. Maybe I don't know. I sent him a couple of emails over the intervening decade, and he's really busy. He's become an educator, and he tours the Dixie circuit. So, but it's a good chance to reconnect with one of my heroes. And when I come back from this, there is nothing like coming back from this in terms of your chops. When you come back from something like this, you feel like a new man. It's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited. I'm going out there in pretty good shape too. Yeah, so I'll either be out there tonight or tomorrow, and depending on how things shake out with the wedding, there's no way I'm going to drive out there with even a single fucking drink in my system, because it's death. It's a high, windy road that goes through a national park, and I want nothing of it. But, yeah. So that's Mammoth, and I got some other things I should probably tell you guys about, but right now that's the big thing, and if you're in California, you should really go. You should really try to go. It's Mammoth Lakes. It's about halfway between Las Vegas and San Francisco. It's 5 hours from San Francisco, 6 hours from San Francisco, 7 hours from Vegas. If they allow any sort of video recording, I have one job, and that's to make everyone who said they were not gonna go completely fucking jealous of not having gone. Sue me. So that's that. Cheers, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. When I come back, I got a ton of tunes that are ready to go down the pipe for you guys, and I got a lot of news too. A lot of really pretty, actually a lot of probably the biggest news that I've ever had, but it's not for this. It's not for this vlog. I'm going to Mammoth. Going back. I always said I would go back after that first year. Took 10 years. But I'm going back. Oh shit. I hope no one knows me from here out there, because if they do, then cheers, kids. Bye bye. Lots of Coke! Ah! I'm kidding. It's a beverage. Alright. Bye bye.